All right, on Variety Day, we're doing variety games. This is Becoming Saint. Becoming Saint is it's a roguelike strategy game that may or may not have deck building elements. It was recommended to me on Discord with the message that said, OMG, new deck building strategy game just came out. And then I looked at it and I said, you know what? I'll give it a try. Choose your new name. Tresilia. Sounds great to me. Azizi, Central Italy, 1349. Dawn approaches. Every night for the past week you were plagued with visions. Today is the day you will answer their call. You are to become a bridge between the divine and the worldly. Your movement will sweep across every corner of Italy, bringing redemption in its wake. As you exit your visionary trance, you realize that now is the time to act. As your first act, your visions must be turned into rules. All right, we've been struck with divine providence. Prima precepta. Your first regule for your followers. Give direction and guidance. You pick as your pet an affectional and docile lamb, a black cat as mischievous and independent as the wind, or a cunning wolf as strong as he is beautiful. We'll go a black cat as mischievous and as independent as the wind. Follow me and you will bring honor to your kin. Join my flock and you will find answers, or follow me and you will get riches beyond your wildest dreams. You will find answers. Donate to the movement and you shall be saved. Join me and all your wealth shall multiply like stars in the night sky, or all you give to the movement will turn into a multitude of riches. All you give to the movement will turn into a multitude of riches, man. You may now bless your choices. Consider them blessed. Current personality. I like a game contradictory. That seems fair, to be honest with you. I like a game with the personality test, man. Ever since I played Pocket Fighter on PlayStation 1, a game where you start with a personality test and then it creates like a custom fighter for you that's basically like, you know, what if Ryu shot orange fireballs instead of blue ones? I like a game with a personality test. Choices have consequences on your political line and coherence, on who believes in your movement, on how you get and use food. Current personality, contradictory. Lo, behold yon curious creature, the contradictory soul, a being of such perplexing nature that even the wisest scribes dare not chart their humors. Thou art a walking contradiction. Okay, Green Day. Clad in irony and mystery. That's true, man. That's true. I contain multitudes. I drive fast cars. I eat fast food. How do you become saint? On conversion. You are now developing a movement and trying to become a saint. Your choices determine who wants to follow you. Believers. Currently, these types. Who do we have? Cursing nuns and alchemists. You pick among the believers who will actually follow you. Followers that you need to feed. You haven't picked any yet. With your followers, you may march to towns to convert them. Conversion is through non-lethal battles called confrontations. Once a follower, always a follower, unless they decide to leave or get dispersed. You will need to feed all your followers after a confrontation and keep charisma above 0 to not lose it all. Back to more rules and loop. And then back to choices. If you change your overall political orientation, some followers may leave and you may gain new believers. Oh, this is interesting. Seems like the loop is you give some decrees. That gets you followers. Your followers try to convert other people into followers. And then you create more decrees, man. Give your speech. Your current choices. Let's see what the consequences are. Join my flock and you will find answers. That's plus cursing nuns. All you give to the movement will turn into a multitude of riches, plus alchemists. All you give to the movement will turn into a multitude of riches. Join my flock and you will find answers. Honestly, I like the idea of starting the speech a little mischievous. Oh, you can't choose that. How about join my flock? Oh, you can only choose between the two. Join the flock and you will find answers, bro. You have new believers ready to become loyal followers. 2 kinds for 2 slots. All right, you can see everything. Beautiful. Projected food and next meditation, plus 28. I mean, in terms of believers, let's get some cursing nuns. And let's get some alchemists. There you go. What do alchemists do? I don't know if this is their attack or what. Whatever. Sounds good to me. Pick a town next for conversion. Starting from Azizi. I don't think we want to go to Rome, dude. That's like... That should be like our final quest. We might have to start with something a little simpler. We might have to start with something like Spolito. On conquest, you get 8 bread. You get 4 bread per turn. The march here takes an X1 effort in bread units. They have 1 power. 1 power seems perfect to a fella like me, man. Huge. There are merchants. They're literally plumbers and accountants. We march on them. Let's march for Spoleto. Your political choices will determine who's willing to follow you. Your political choices determine how effectively you lead and convert towns. We have low power in everything because I'm contradictory. Hints for conversion. Your cursing nuns are strong against cavaliers. Your available forces are balanced with respect to the townsfolk. The results are uncertain. It should always be possible to convert this town. You can move units. If you're about to lose a unit, set them in a trance to protect them. I would like you to march with me, please. I would like you to march with me as well, and then go for it. We got 5 dudes, man. Everybody's got to start somewhere. It's called sweat equity. During the march, some of your units will beg for food. We got some food! How do you distribute your income from begging? We can get more bread or we can get more crowns. I don't know what crowns are, but let's go plus 2 to the poor. Let's go plus 2 to the poor. And then we'll go 1 more in storage. Huge. Crowns are your charisma. Halfway into the march, you all stop for a repast. The march effort is small due to the brief distance. How do you feed your followers? I'll feed you plentifully. It seems like having high charisma might be good. The followers are all happy and well fed. You gain 1 of charisma. The march towards Spoleto ends. You and your selected followers are there. Now you'll attempt conversion. This is like some serious let's get ready to rumble type stuff. Pick a gameplay style. Tactician, you move the units you select and you bless. Auto battler style, units move by themselves, but you select bless and curse. I do love an auto battler. Can I also say the Steam reviews for this were like interesting game, but the combat is kind of tedious. This might be one of the rare times I deviate from the status quo that they actually recommend. Huge. You can set a target for each of your units before the engagement. Cursing nuns. Cursing nuns are effective against cavaliers. You're literally done, bud. It's over for you. Stop attacking my cursing nuns. You continue to miss. Guys, one of my nuns has been placed into a trance. What happened to my other farmers, bro? I'm getting rocked! Use your buttons on the bottom. Guys, my cursing nuns have passed away. My charisma's gone down. Pause the game and select units to do actions. But did we not just... I thought we just lost, man. You can bless units that have lost some faith, recovering some. Blessing will cost 1 point of charisma. A unit in trance does not attack but is stronger than in defense. Is there like an undo button? Like a redo button? We lost the opening battle, man? You can cast and throw distracting enchanting items in battle at any time. Alright, man. Throw a coffer of florins and see what happens, I guess. Cavaliers have been destroyed. I guess that's wonderful news. How are you doing, bro? Failure in Spoleto. We're gonna start again. Agrippina. Now we're talking. Yeah. We know. We're gonna go again. Okay, let's start with the personality test, man. Tell you what, how about a cunning wolf as strong as he is beautiful? How about follow your conscience and you'll be saved? And donate to the movement Trust in Me and you shall be saved. Consider your choices blessed. How am I an anarchist every time, bro? It doesn't make any sense. Choices have consequences. All right, Telltale Games. Let's launch it up. I'm ready to go. How do you become saints? Right. You will now address the crowd. Yeah, maybe I am the leftist baddie with the wolf cut, man. Okay, I'm gonna give my speech. We need to be strong early, man. That's what I'm realizing. Cult creator, anarchist, peasants with the club. You have new believers ready to become loyal followers. One kind for 2 slots. Huge. Peasants with clubs. Can I learn a little bit about them? Peasants with clubs. Attacking impacts energy. This unit type does beg synergy with sex workers with flowers and freed Turkish warriors. Crits against priests, integralist bachelors, penitent Puritan women, and first consuls. Okay, huge. Huge. I mean, we can't lose, honestly. What the heck's going on in Gubbio, man? What do you got over here? I feel like there's no shot I beat knights, man. Like, it just doesn't seem possible. But just with peasants with clubs? Does anybody know? Does anybody know where I should be going, man? I can't go there. That's way too far. Back to Spoleto? Back to Lumbridge? Okay, march me. Let's march for Spoleto. We're spinning the block on Spoleto. That's right, man. That's right. I've got incredible power to curse now as a devout anarchist, apparently. Okay. Price of the flock just went up. There is no food gained by begging. Horrific. I guess because we're peasants with clubs. It seems more like it's coercion. I'm going to feed you guys small portions. Don't want to burn the whole stack of bread. Their hunger is somewhat assuaged. Okay, here we go. We're attempting conversion. Put me on auto battler. And then start it up. But then pause. Where's my... I guess I'm, as a leader, I don't do anything. You can abandon a battle at any time. I don't have any other abilities. All these dudes do is run over and hit them, I guess. Rush him. Rush him. I'm watching the health bars in the top right. Get his ass, dude. Speeds up gameplay while you keep it pressed. I just had to tell you, I think we're getting our ass beat, man. I'm looking at the health bars, and I don't see a future for us here. Bless them. Consider yourself blessed, bro. We've destroyed the Exorcist Bishop as well. Hang on, now we own them? Yeah, they're done. Speed it up. And then we attack the king. Charisma +1. We don't need to invest in anything else. The king's going down. Have fun in hell, they said. Spoleto converted. Okay, now we kind of know what we're doing a little bit. New nicely done moves. Great that you selected units that could do a special attack. If you select units that are in synergy, they'll be more effective. Buddy, you were playing the game. You were playing the game for me. You're criticizing yourself. What will happen now in Spoleto? Before leaving Spoleto, consequences. They now follow our regula. These units are refurbished. Peasants with the club, peasants with the club. Collected 8 food units. Tributes from domains. Your economic choices help food production. For example, food produced is 6 from latest conquered town Spoleto. 28 bread, okay. Back to as easy. Everyone is hungry. Feed everyone plentifully. 12 food. It must be done. The feast is over. You may now examine the span of your converted lands. That's it, man. That's the span right there. I converted it, even though it was loyal to the Pope. Night is fallen. Now comes the time to meditate about further rules. Okay, we made it. I think we made it through the loop once, man. Now we do another personality test. Our banner shall be the image of our sacred pet. At those that have nothing, beg at those that have nothing, for they are your true brothers and sisters. Beg at those that are more wealthy, first humbly, then threateningly, or beg at those that are weaker than you. Beg at those that have nothing, for they are your true brothers and sisters. Killing is a necessary evil, but you must repent afterwards. The only way to cleanse this realm of heretics and heathens, or a mortal sin with no early justification. I like the vibe of a mortal sin with no earthly justification, but then also we're just going around smacking people with big clubs. What can I say, Chad? I gotta face myself in the mirror, I guess. No matter what I answer, I'm an anarchist every single time. Hang on, we got new believers. Who are drunken singers and fanatic ex-virgins? I have banned cavaliers. Fanatic ex-virgins, they despise me, bro. But monks with books love me. Monks with books are obsessed with me. Possessions, okay, next, go. You will now address the crowd. This is the part that I'm still a little bit confused on, if I'm being honest. I'll give my little speech. Your current choices. Me personally, I would like to, we banned cavaliers, right? I'd like to add some monks with books, man. You have new believers ready to become loyal followers. 2 kinds for 2 slots. This one's not a choice, it's a skill tree. Oh! I kind of understand it now. Synergies with individuals that we don't have. They do not beg. Attacking impacts faith. Attacking impacts faith. Synergies with units that we don't have. Okay, fair enough. Pick your next town. Let's go into Anyanyi, or as I call it, on Laurel. Remember that? It's kind of like the dress. It's kind of like an audio version of the dress that no one could decide the color of. Kids with clubs. Monks with books. Drunken ludus. Blue and gold. If you think the dress is blue and gold, you might be an anarchist. Okay, 9 food units to distribute. This is a given, man. Give me like... I'll keep it real with you. Give me 5 in storage, 4 to the poor for some charisma. 21 in storage. I'm sorry to say I can't feed you plentifully. I have to feed small portions so that we have a little bit of food remaining for after the battle, man. Okay, auto battle me. And then when a unit gets low, use a charisma to spend some blessing on them. I'm watching my health bars. The health bars are remaining unchanged. No one's really that pressed, if we're being honest, man. The Exorcist Bishop has been destroyed. Maybe you could help out with this Cavalier. As an anarchist, you should probably curse enemies. Anyone know how to do all that? I can bless some units. That's a given. I can bless. Click on the enemy. Curse. You may curse all enemy units, but not the final boss. Spends 1 point of charisma. That's huge, man. Probably should have done it at the start of the fight, but whatever. Receive malediction. That's what I'm talking about. Well, this guy doesn't stand a chance. He looks like me on the Peloton. I'm not worried about all that. Have fun in hell. Anyani converted. You used cursing. That is a very powerful move. Careful, as it consumes charisma. Setting positions at start can give you an advantage in the first turns. Try it. Again, you're criticizing your own gameplay. Before leaving Anyani, they follow my regula. The town is converted, and we've refurbished drunken singers. We've collected 8 food units. You converted 2 enemies of 2 kinds. Are you going to feed them 2 food? Yes, I'll be a generous lord. We produced 4 from Anyani. Yeah, but what about Spoleto, man? Your domain overall attributes, you gain 10 food units. Food needed for all followers? Alright, I mean, I'm going to distribute 21, but then I only got 6 in storage, bro. We're in a little bit of trouble here. The feast is over. I think we want more believers, but we don't want to add any more followers. That's my take on this. We need fish to loaves of bread. You're absolutely right. If we could convert fish to loaves... Which is actually crazy. Did anyone ever tell Jesus that that's not keto-friendly to turn your fish, which is a great source of protein and healthy omega-3 fatty acids, into bread, which is literally just empty carbohydrates, aka sugar? That's crazy, man. Imagine if any of, like, the 12 apostles were on keto, man. You would have been like, what the hell? Hey, Jesus, that's, like, really impressive and all that, but, like, at the same time, can you turn it back? Can you turn it back, man? I've already had 3 grams of carbohydrates today just ambiently through breathing. I don't want to exit ketoacidosis. When there is a leper colony near the conquered town, leave them be. The epidemiologist understander has logged on. How shall the outlying lands be reallocated? They shall be given to the peasants that cultivated them. What shall barren fields be used for? To build houses for my followers that are in need. That's anarchy? Jesus Christ, man. What the hell, dude? You will now address the crowd. Okay, so these are my current choices. Let's watch what the consequences are. Projected food remaining at next meditation 0. That's pretty bad. I don't want you guys. I'm sorry. I don't want you guys. I think we need to feed on another easy town if possible. Maybe Benevento. Put them in believers at least. Don't they then go into... Don't they then go into followers afterwards? Like, oh no, because then I choose who to take with me. Yeah, you still have to feed believers. I'm sorry, man. I gotta cut these guys. I gotta cut them. We're March. Otherwise, we're all gonna starve, man. I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm only gonna send 3 units, and I'm only gonna send 1 clubber, because clubbers don't beg. Six food in storage. We refuse to beg. Oh, sorry, the monks don't beg. The clubbers do beg. Sorry about this one. Our charisma's popping. We need as much food in storage as possible. It's all about balancing numbers here. I gotta feed you guys small plates. It's not poverty rations. It's literally called tapas. They haven't been invented yet, but your kids are gonna love it. This town is power 4. The other towns you did were power 1. All right, I see what you're saying. That sounds bad. I would like to curse all enemy units, please. I've blown them the fuck out, man. Instantly blew them the fuck out with my anarchist curse. It's over, on God. Tapa's kind of a big ripoff. Yeah, but have you considered, like, it's just fun sometimes to get, like, lots of little plates of stuff instead of, like, one big plate? I mean, I'll take it or leave it, but sometimes it's nice to have, like... I mean, it feels great when you go out for dinner with, like, 4 people and you order 3 appetizers. You get to try, like, 2 bites of everything. It's kind of sick, man. I'll tell you, you go out to dinner with me. I don't care if it's in the sides or the appetizers section. We're getting either Brussels sprouts or broccolini, and every menu has one of the other, or one or the other, if not both. We're getting broccolini or we're getting Brussels sprouts. It's that simple. I wish Korean restaurants gave larger portions of the banchan. You can ask for more. It's free, man. At least at any Korean restaurant worth its salt. You just go 저기요, kimchi da 주세요. Kimchi da. 감자철림 da 주세요. Bali bali. Do something like that. They'll love it, man. They'll love and respect it. You use blessings. That is a powerful option. I could have told you that. White guy condescending to the waitstaff in perfect Korean. Benevento and his region now follow your regula. It's as easy as that. Power what? You said power... Gen Z's trying to cancel Benevento? Okay. Wait, I think we're gonna all starve, though. You converted 8 enemies of 3 kinds. Are you gonna feed them food? Nope. They leave to tell tales of your lacking compassion. Yeah, well, whatever. We need carbohydrates, sorry to say. Literally can't be done. 31 food in storage. Now we're talking. Feed everyone plentifully. 21 food, 10 in storage. Now we're talking! Now we're talking! We balanced the budget, man. The loyalty of new towns shall be to our movement. How merchants in converted towns shall be treated? We're going to allow them to prosper. Elected officials of converted towns are... I don't know why you're glowing. It's like the meme of the gun glowing. Elected officials of converted towns are to be allowed to swear allegiance to our cause, bro. I mean, we already knew that was coming, but I don't think we grew in anarchy this time. We go. You will now address the crowd. I mean, we're getting a lot of traction out here, man. Let's see what the consequences are. One kind of followers may level up. Peasants with a club upgrades. Storage food collectible. Projected food remaining at next meditation. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I think we're running... It's like peasants with clubs build. Power 15. Power 1. Power 1. Power 1. Power 17. I mean, we mogged power 4. Let's try to get some power 6 going, man. I think we could take him. What are you? Shaky-handed barbers. They impact courage. Whatever, man. Put the courage in the bag. Me when I'm in a jumping over the lazy dog competition and my opponent is the quick brown fox. Dude, you said it. That's like one of my favorite sentences for using all the letters on the keyboard. Monks don't beg. Honestly, pimps don't cry. Monks don't beg. If you don't beg, we don't want you on the squad anymore. What's your second favorite? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Nobody gives us food? Low charisma? We got some food. Okay. We got some food. We refuse to beg. The barbers don't beg. I'm sorry, we're going full storage. I must feed you small portions. They changed the cadence on the alphabet song. I don't know why this reeks of like the start of someone getting radicalized into the culture war. I'm just saying they changed the... No, I'm not one of those guys. I'm not one of those guys who gets involved in this kind of stuff. But why'd they have to change the alphabet song, man? They did, and it's better. Can you explain it to me via text, how they changed it? I recognizing that it might be difficult. They don't say LMNOP anymore? No rushing through LMNOP. New alphabet song. From 5 years ago? The newer modified version of the ABC song from the USA Today. I'll continue to the site. Anybody got any... Is there a video of it, man? New alphabet song 4 months ago from Mike Raffi, personal injury lawyer. I don't think I can. New alphabet song goes viral. This is gonna get DMCA'd by ABC, man. Ironically, because this is from ABC News. Okay, here we go. There's a new, you wouldn't believe it, a new alphabet song has been released. H-I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P. That's literally from Sesame Street. Is that it? My 5-year-old twins have informed me. Wait 1 second here. I'm sorry, I'm investigating. My 5-year-old twins have informed me I sing the alphabet wrong. Tune is the same, but the new rendition their teacher prefers the breakdown as follows. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. It's different. I think that's fine, man. You know, change is not permanent, but fucking change is. The kids are gonna be alright, man. They're gonna be okay. Launch it up. And then step one, I don't trust you guys. I bite my thumb at thee. You've been cursed. Everyone's looking pretty chill so far. I mean, listen. Everybody's favorite part of the alphabet song was LMNOP. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not. You can't make me too freaking mad about it. Is what I'm trying to say. I have to admit, it does seem to make more sense. Now, is it a major problem? I would say probably not, but you know, who cares? And fuck 5 golden rings too. Best part of that shit ass song, but if they got rid of the song, no one would care. Worst part of the Christmas season is having to, excuse me, get blessed, receive benediction. Is having to listen, go to your kids' school assembly where they play the 12 Days of Christmas. You wouldn't think about it the whole day. When you get through day 11, you're like halfway through the song. Your idiot brain is going to be like, oh my God, we're 11/12 of the way through the song. It's almost over. No, man, like 11 is halfway. Not really. I think probably maybe 9 is halfway, but still. New nicely done moves. I didn't do anything, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. I didn't do anything. In Perugia. You know what would make the 12 Days of Christmas so much better? If you sang it in a group of 12 people, and the way that the song worked is that it was like let's assume you got through like the first 6 days. It was like, on the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. And then the person who invented the rule on day 6 points to someone who hasn't done a day yet. And then that person on the fly has to go like, 7 reindeer flying. And then everyone through the way down the recursion has to try to remember what everyone else had invented the whole way. 7 reindeer flying, 6 Santas sleighing, 5 gingerbread cookies, 4 shopping malls, 3 elves working 2 Christmas trees, and a star on the top of the tree. Then every single song would be a little bit different and everyone would stay engaged because you wouldn't know when you're going to get pointed to, man. You wouldn't know when you're going to get pointed to. And it would be funny because like when you got to like day 7 or 8, you'd be like, I don't remember what day 3 is. And you'd be like, 3. And you'd be like waiting for somebody to, dude, that would be sick, man. That would be such a... We need to fix the 12 Days of Christmas instead of the ABC, man. Are you gonna feed them 6 food? Nah, don't think so. Tributes from your domains. Yep. 36 food in storage. I'll distribute half of the food, 19, and my charisma will take a hit. Let's say I lost 14 charisma. That seems pretty bad, man. I converted it, which was loyal to the Pope. I will say, though, I think we're going to call it here. Interesting game. I like the personality elements of it. I don't fully... there's a lot of stuff I find kind of interminable, where I sort of like I don't really know how my actions are affecting my resources, and I don't fully understand what's going on in the battles either. I find myself a little bit confused about how the actions I take are affecting the results of my tenets. But interesting, interesting for sure. We're gonna move.